Hey guys, what's going on? Rob with 3STRONG. This is the wonderful PVC pipe, and I've shown you a few different movements. We have the shoulder stretch, basic shoulder stretch, working those hands in a little bit closer every single time, trying to loosen up the chest and the front of the shoulders. The other one would be doing some behind the neck presses. You can either keep the hands close or keep the hands far apart and then move them in slowly. We're going to add in a third movement into this series so that if you're doing overhead presses, if you're doing bench press, anything to really just loosen up the shoulders. Heck, if you just want to have your shoulders feel better, if you're sitting at the office all day and you get that kind of rounded shoulder position, this is really going to help to loosen everything up and keep your shoulders nice and healthy. So in addition to the shoulder stretch and the behind the neck press, you're going to get the bar on your shoulders. I want you to bring those hands in close as you can get them, still kind of keeping those elbows tucked into your sides. And notice how my elbows kind of naturally swing back and forth. This is the movement that I want you to do. You're going to pull those elbows back, and then you're going to push the elbows forward. Pull them back and push them forward. And you're going to go back and forth and really just trying to work that range of motion. Essentially, the most important part of this isn't the back part, because that's going to force our shoulder to that bad position, is this. Keeping the shoulder blades back and then pushing those elbows as far forward as possible. And notice how this position here isn't that different than the position here when we're doing an overhead press. So this really helps to kind of loosen up those internal rotators of the shoulder, opens everything up, so that when we're in this bottom position of the press, we can get a really nice kind of rack position is what it's called. Get it racked on the shoulders with those elbows underneath, and this is really where we want to be. So as you're prepping the shoulders for that work, you're going to start with the shoulder stretches here with the PVC pipe. Let's get it here on the shoulders. Do your little chicken wing, push those elbows forward, really working that back, keeping the elbows, you notice my face starting to hurt. And then once you're there, doing those behind the neck presses, trying to keep the butt tight, abs tight, and those shoulders back. And you're going to also keep that elbows forward position as you do those presses. And then once you go to your overhead presses, that's going to feel so much better because everything is opened up, everything is nice and warm, and you're hitting that good bottom position, and you're hitting that solid top position. All right, guys? See you tomorrow.